Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are returned, headphones fully charged and ready to pick right back up where we left off in Alan Wake, halfway through episode 3. So, this would be episode 3, part 2. We made it through the woods, evading the cops and FBI agent Nightingale, all the way to the coal mine where we can meet the ransomer who has our wife. Guess we're gonna have to go through a museum first. It's funny too, replaying this, I'm realizing just how much I do not remember about this game. So this is definitely a forgetful playthrough. Yeah, that really is the bigger mountain. That's the one from the sequel that really stands out. Can't remember what the significance of it was, but I'm sure we'll figure it out soon. Mainly it's the lake. I should have gotten back in the fucking car. I can get back in the car, right? Like, Al really needs to hit the gym when he gets back from vacation. That's all this adventure has proven. Yeah.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Is there anything in here? Oh no, this is just an additional car we can drive if we want. What about this junker here? Anything cool on that? No. Has some decent driving controls to it, at least. Okay. I just want to see what this way is. Absolutely nothing. Guess we're heading to that lookout tower there. On our way to the coal mine? Or is this the coal mine entrance here? Well, there's a checkpoint here. Oh, we can take that car instead if we want. Is there anything up here, though? good view of the murder horn. That's what I'm calling it until it tells me what it is.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
He'll be talking to the doctor about the Black Plague. That music's appropriately country. Yep. Alright, now we're getting closer to what looks to be a mine. Is the way in, or is this just more extra stuff? Oh boy. Huh. Huh. Ah. Uh-huh. Aha.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
So I guess the kidnapper's name is Mott. I wonder if you can notice him on the ferry ride. Because the only person I saw was Pat. Then again, I wasn't really looking for anyone else. We're good. Bright Falls Coal Mine. Town's livelihood for its inception till whenever it was again.
I was early. I was supposed to meet
down.
the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich, but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. Is that another manuscript piece? It is. Oh, main entrance is that way, huh?
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Alright, so what do we got in this part before we go on? While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of Bright Falls came around with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls coal mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among others, worked the mines. That would explain the pair of Swedish metalheads. Coffee! What a great place to find some coffee. Alright. I mean, if you're from New York, you gotta have some coffee. It's important. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused the most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Oh, that's going to be a fun thing to run through in a little bit.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive.
Looks like it's way past
killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Ahoy, Mr. Drew. Welcome back.
Wake.
20 stream streak.
You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are.
Ah.
Follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked
You
around
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
So it's not the murder horn, it's Mirror Peak.
I'm gonna kill him. I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Got my gun out. What? Huh? What is going on here? Is that going to let me out now?
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
I'd like to get out of here, please. What the fuck? This way? I guess so. Stupid chair. Okay. Aha. Don't fall on me now.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Alright, we're gonna get attacked any second now. There we go. Whoa! I really dislike those poltergeist flung items. Thank you. That's how you do that. Anything back here? No. Wait, what? Oh, this just leaves. Where? Oh. Ah! That stuff is no good, man.
What the hell?
The smoke monster from Lost is back.
The only
Have to
way to reach the
unelectrify
hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Whoa! Oh! I just couldn't get the aim back on him. Great. There we go. That was a fun little gunfight, actually. Of course. Has to come back. Holy. That was a pretty intense fight, actually. Yeah, you kind of got to use those flares as deflection weapons with the fucking telekinetically thrown objects. Oh, hello. I got flashbangs, motherfuckers. Oh! Oh, shit. It was those guys who did me in. Whoop! Jesus. Originally, the batteries in this game were energizers. And there was also, like, product placement ads all over the place. But in the remaster, they just made the batteries instead of energizer. They're just now lithium-ion batteries. And all of the in-game advertisements for shit were replaced with QR codes that lead to fake websites that exist within the Max Payne or Alan Wake universe now. Trust no one in the dark. But yeah, I think that's kind of funny now. Like, you see the QR codes every now and then, you're like, what the fuck is that? And then if you remember what they used to be in the original Xbox 360 version, they were ads for Monster Energy drink and shit like that. You trust who you please in the dark? Well, you know, if you're gonna meet anyone in the dark, hopefully it's to please them, or hopefully they're there to please you. Either way, as long as it's a pleasing time. Okay, before I hit the obvious, you hit this to start the next bit of stuff button, is there anything else around here? No. That'll probably open the gate there. You know, creepy seaside vacation town is an odd place to plaster in Monster Energy drink ads. Well, you know, it was 2008, I think, when this game originally came out. Xbox 360 was appealing to a certain crowd. Mountain Dew was on its way out. Monster Energy drink was on its way in. People liked Five Finger Death Punch, enhancing Monster Energy drink's popularity, and unfortunately the popularity of Ivan Moody.
Standard Power Company equipment.
I know, it's almost like they were left here for plot convenience. Now, is there a frickin' cache somewhere? Liquid darkness. Gotta watch out for that. Don't want to step in that shit. It's like stepping in a cow pat if a cow pat was also a black hole. It sucked your soul. Kids these days are just into 6, 7. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'd rate that trend. I might rate it a 6, might rate it a 7. Might be a 3. It's definitely no badger, mushroom, a snake. Dude, why are you coming in with a big-ass wrench like that? Your buddy just came in with a sickle. You should be coming in with a hammer. Consistency, guys. Consistency. You're already wearing red flannel. See, he came in with the right weapon. Maybe that's it. Maybe Max Payne is an allegory for the creeping darkness of a commie invasion of the United States. What do you think, Mr. Drew? These guys communist enough? Ah! Didn't know Bright Falls had such an active axe-throwing community. You know what? Fuck you all. They're close. They do have hammers. Oh, I've seen a bunch of sickles. The guy I was just berating, like, came in right after his buddy with a sickle with a fucking monkey wrench. It was like, no, you don't come in after the sickle with the wrench. You come in after the sickle with the hammer. And then the guy with the hammer came in like 2 enemies later.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
I'm starting to feel that the character of Agent Nightingale was just Sam Lake's excuse to drop all of his favorite authors' names into this story. No. You are not going to get up and fly at me in some evil manner. Okay, the light's obviously where to go, so this will probably take me either to a manuscript or hopefully a yep, a cache. What's with the wannabe Torii gates? Or no, it's just mining, scaffolding, and I've been playing too many Japanese games recently. It's like, oh, Torii gates. No, wait, we're in Washington. Hi, guys. Surprise!
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Yeah, I'll take the pump-action shotgun over the shotgun I currently have. Okay, there are 2 ways to go. Which way looks like it leads more towards a mine? 'Cause I'm gonna go the opposite way of that. Nothing. Oh, this looks like it is, in fact, the way. Or do these, like, wrap around and meet? Ah, they do wrap around. So I kind of took the longish way, but looks like there's also stuff we can do here. Okay, we want to see what's in here first. Somewhat worth it. Oh, definitely worth it. Okay. Made it. Whew. You're on the ghost villagers' side with this one? I mean, they seem a
The dark
little...
presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
I mean, we are fighting a lot of loggers, so I can understand why the dark presence is felling trees, but I don't understand, like, oh, I guess those are supposed to be, like, makeshift graves for the 38 miners that died or something. Don't fall on me, bridge.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
What about cancer? Where'd you go? There you are. You know what? They're the proletariat, so you support their ending their oppression, their ghostly oppression. Yes, I will end their ghostly oppression and bring them to the light of having to work for your money. I don't know. Maybe free artistry. That's what Alan Wake fights for. The ability to be a writer. And profit off writing. Okay. Don't try and attack me.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Whoa! Fuck! Anything over here? No. Alright, where's the ghostly proletariat? In their ghostly ghost town. No. No. Bad car. Did I just see? No. Trick of the flashlight.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Okay. Anything itemy over here? Perhaps? In the barn? Ooh. Well, don't need it, so that's nice, I guess. I guess I had to go that way regardless. What about over here? Anything? Oh, I didn't have to go that way. Oh, more batteries that I'm full on. What do we have? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Coffee? Manuscripts? Ammo? Booze? Nothing? Okay. Look here, Frigibo. It's a Frigibo. Oh, this is gonna suck. Fuck you. I'm gonna go get back some of those batteries. Jesus Christ, Alan, get to a gym. I smoke and even I don't run out of breath that fast. My God, man. Suck it up. He's a poor nerd. Leave him be. Of course he's a poor nerd. He's got the, like, classic nerd tweed jacket with the elbow pads that scream he's a writer. You know, the whole it buckling when you walk under it or walk over it thing works great once, maybe twice, and hardly ever twice in a row. But 3 times in a row? Guys. Guys. No! Trees! Trees will save me! Yes, you stay stuck on the level geometry. I like you just that way. Oh. Safe haven. Coffee? Key. He ruined 2 perfectly good jackets to make that one. This being one of the 2 jackets he ruined to make this one. Oh, that's bright.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet. and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Don't go plagiarizing poets, Alan Wake. You're better than that. By default, the hunting rifle wins. I have one extra shot for it. Why are we chasing that polar bear from Lost? Actually, where do... Ah. I mean, I get it. It's 2008. Lost was popular. But what's it doing here? And where's Jack and Sawyer? I don't give a fuck about where Kate is.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Well, he definitely votes Republican. Seven flare gun shots. I will take that. We are heading closer to Mirror Peak. And that lookout. What was that?
Birds.
Oh no! No! Gravity. Yes, the Boyds. And gravity.
Birds.
Take that, you birds. What? Ah! Wasn't my fault. It jiggled.
Birds.
How was I to know the bridge had jiggle physics? That's right, you better run. Okay. This time move very slowly along the jiggle physics bridge. Take that, birds! Ah! Whoa! Well, I guess we're free of the birds. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Why am I hearing my wife's voice all of a sudden?
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Am I going the right way or the wrong way here? 1 second. Because I want to be going the wrong way. Just in case. Okay, there's obviously a way out there. So yeah, let's keep going down towards Cauldron Lake, I guess. See if there's like a manuscript page or some coffee or a cache. Maybe some booze.
Alice? I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Huh.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
I'm guessing we don't try to swim. Hey, flares. The manuscript page. This looks like an arena for sure.
Even behind
Might
the
not be,
closed
though.
doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
We're alright. Where to next? Not that way.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Sounds like what's going to have to happen. Aha. A little bit puzzly, this part. Very simple puzzle. Wait a minute. Oh. Nice fake out, boys. Ah! Shit. I see what I did wrong there. There we go. Right. We're getting there. Anything else up here that's cool? No, just the flares. Alright, well, flares is flares. Gives us some flare. Wonder what that is all the way over there. It can't be the radio station. Might be the gas station again. Your birds. I'm on to your tricks.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Yeah, after what happened the last time. Where are the birds? It's gonna have to be birds. What did I tell you? Oh, dear God. That works. At least we made it safely to the other side.
Shit.
Okay, that one was good. That one got me. It's just like, oh, more trees? Really? Is that all the polar bear from Lost can do? And then all of a sudden, boom, train car. That was a good one. May the rats eat your eyes, for the darkness comes. Not bad. Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake, the 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970, and even then the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many folk tales. It's a popular recreational area for the residents. What's with the music in the back? It is a little out of place. Although I guess it's kind of like dream statey music. I don't know. Still, and I guess it's a nice break from that, like, obvious strings for tension's purposes music that this game loves. Oh dear. It won't let me run. It will only let me walk slowly across the rope bridge, which is... Oh dear. I know there's a dude behind me. All right. Oh. Aha.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
So many flares right now. I could end so many fights really quickly. Guess we're going up. Ah. Hello. CN and TZ. So Thomas Zane and Tom, I miss you, Tom. Whatever the first name, Jagger. You talk to me on TV, Tom. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom. I curse you, Thomas Zane. Tom. I miss you, Tom. Okay. little insane. How do I get out of here? Ah. Feel like something big's about to happen. Yep. Damn. I think it, oh, wait, no. Okay. That's how that was supposed to go the first time. That was wasted. Okay, let's try that again.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat. I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't.
What? Nope. All right. Cliffhanger ending for that episode. Ooh.
Oh my, what a wretched life. I was born on the day that my poor mama died. I was cut from her belly with a Stanley knife. My daddy did a jig with a drunk midwife. Who's that yonder hole in flames, dragging behind him a sack of chains? Who's that yonder hole in flames? Well, up jumped the devil and he staked his claim.
Good to see this song make a return. So I think that is going to end this episode tonight. I have to be up early tomorrow, so I'm going to call it here for the evening, but we will be back with episode 4 of Alan Wake tomorrow. But for now, we can enjoy this awesome song. It is a fun song. All right, so yeah, that'll do it for tonight. thank you for everyone who tuned in to join us for episode 3 of Alan Wake. We'll see you tomorrow with episode 4 and maybe even episode 5 as well. Who knows? But until then, y'all stay frosty and read a damn book. We'll see you later.